So I woke up this morning, in which I had like a nightmare, and I've been up since. 'Cause it was a strange dream. I felt a lot of evil. When I woke up from it, I still felt the evil. I felt it for like a good half an hour afterwards. I don't mind messed up makeup, whatever. But my sister suggested me coming on here and talk about my dream, which I didn't really understand my dream. I thought it was kind of confusion. But I guess it's made sense after I kind of analyzed it. So, for whatever reason, in my dream, there was like this. It was the strangest thing. It was like a giant piece of meat inside of like this giant bag in this hotel room. But it was like a meat monster. And this one dude was gonna expose what it was doing. I guess like eating people or whatever. And it like jumped out the bag and like swallowed him. It like ate the guy. And then it was like this big old hotel place with this giant pool, and there was people floating on these rafts or something. And I'm thinking, why are they floating next to this beast monster thing when it could eat them? But they seemed to be okay, like it was no big deal, and uh, weren't even phased by it. But for some reason, I think it was Selena Gomez that was in my dream. She was like standing out in front of this hotel or whatever, but I think she was going to expose what was going on. It was just weird. Like the whole dream was weird. I remember being out on like certain streets. They said do not go out at night or whatever. Don't go to certain streets because there was some sort of telepathic, like I don't know, was it mind control or something? Some sort of equipment they were using to affect people's minds, and if you didn't go with it and you opposed it would like hurt your mind. I don't quite understand what happened, but I just remember there were certain streets that you didn't want to go on, and then to stay away from it. And then there was do not go out at night. And then the dream just got stranger. There was like this Barbie doll or something that it seemed to appear so innocent, but it was laying in the street. And I guess when certain people would have walked by it, it would have detected where they were or whatever. Not really sure, but somehow it had to do with me and trying to find me or whatever. I don't really know. I just know it was like a weird setup in my dream. I was supposed to be in this one room, but something told me don't be in that room, be in another room. And then later on in the dream, because somebody else was in that room, I guess this Barbie doll thing found out where I was or whatever, and instead I wasn't in the room, so it didn't get to me. It got to somebody else. It was just a really strange dream. But by the end of the dream, like for example, Selena Gomez, I think that was who it was talking about stop feeding the beast. We're gonna stop feeding it, and I didn't just eat people. I guess I ate like pork and chicken and beef or whatever. But they talked about not feeding the beast anymore. And it got so strange because at the end of the dream, this giant piece of meat monster thing became this little tiny piece of meat on a plate. And it still had like the face and stuff on it, or mouth or whatever. Then the guy took a knife and cut into it, and then he ate it. So once they starved the beast, it became just basically nothing but food for them on the plate, and the guy started to eat it. I don't know what to make of that dream. I just know I felt this intense evil, like the evil of hell came with this dream, and I felt it even after I woke up. It was like dark. It was very dark, though, the dream was too. Like almost like it was just night everywhere. I don't know. But then again, I think my dreams tend to be, I hate this pimple, it hurts. But all I know is it was, for me, it was a nightmare because of so much evil that came with it. Even this thing didn't really directly come after me. The fact that it was like eating people, and the guy that he ate was actually going to go up against him. I guess he was one of the people that were going to try to stop him, and that's why he ate him. And I'm just thinking about, wow, if I compare just about what's going on in this world right now, it kind of would make sense. If you feed certain movements, and that's fed by people, then the beast gets bigger and bigger and devours those who come up against it as a single person. But when a bunch of people started getting together and they went up against it and stopped feeding it, it actually became insignificant to the point where he sat on a plate and carved it out and ate it. And the Barbie doll was interesting too because it was something that was so innocent or seemed so innocent that was actually a part of the tactics on how to stop the people that opposed the beast. So I think the dream had significant meaning, but I wouldn't say the dream was from God because there was so much evil that came with it, or the presence of evil. I don't really know what to think of it. Or maybe I was supposed to feel the evil because what was going on in the dream was very, very evil, and I don't know what else to think of it. But that was my weird dream, and I shared it like my sister asked me to. My makeup's like one off. I don't know what you guys' thoughts are on this, but if you have any, let me know. And if you liked what I had to say, give me a thumbs up. But anyway, God bless.